Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in, what was it called? Dagoras. Still saying it wrong as usual. And yeah, we are here now, and we have this quest that we were going to do. So blood marks. We have to collect blood marks from the Dunlendings in Forderith and recover weapons from the fallen Ukluth clansmen. So we've got that, but before we get on to that, we have a few things going on. As usual, we have our boost in experience gain until 105 and legendary item experience until 105. The plus 25 experience gain from the Gifts of the Hornbug, but we also have this extra thing, which is the recognition for being a VIP, which means we have got double experience gain and 25% mark acquisition, which is good because we already also have the VIP bonus XP. So in theory, we're getting, well, this should be plus 100, so that's double, and then this should be double what we get anyway. So in theory, it's 400% more experience. Should be. So that's actually really good. And then we also have, of course, the Hobbit gift of the week and days. So we'll have a look at the week, or the day one rather. It's going to be some Daleman's crams, which are always useful and always appreciated. And then we have some, it's a Cryptic Heritage Rune of Legend. Now we could use that if we wanted to on this weapon, but considering it's the only one going to be actually leveling at the moment, I think it should be fine. And we'll just hold off until we get a new weapon and maybe use it on there. And it won't be bound to this character, it'll just be bound to account, so we could actually transfer if we wanted to. So we obviously now have to do all this stuff. There's a quest ring over here for some reason, so I guess maybe there's an interior location potentially that has enemies that we want to be attacking. Not entirely sure, but these guys apparently will give both of these. So let's just see if we can get blood mark and also one of these from. No, but we do actually get started as a Slayer deed, so that's nice. Right though, we do need to see if these drop both blood marks and also the weapons. So they drop a blood mark, definitely. That's what I expected to happen. But we want to see if they drop the weapons. Come on. Blood marks. So that interior location might be where the weapon drops are. Possibly. Looking like it might be. Need to work on our focus. But they do come under, or is it just showing both because it's just wanting to do that? I'm not sure. Oh, we can actually use these. That's good. Good, good, good. Rune carved tablets, which I think I have a bunch of still on my other characters, so I need to work out again the exact number that we need for these. I don't know why I'm still doing this. These guys aren't going to attack me, so I can just go to this chest. That'll be good. And we got a tarnished heritage rune of learning, so it's definitely good that we actually went there. So, ooh, you look quite cool. Let's take you out. Because you look cool, I'm going to defeat you. So yeah, I don't know if it's like in this door sort of thing there's going to be enemies. Yeah, interior quest location, maybe? Maybe. But it might be physically having to pick up an item, actually, because it says recover the weapons. But it says from fallen blah blah blah, so no, this looks like it might be part of a different thing because you've got the Dunlending military orders. Well, they might start their own quest. I mean, they'll bind it to us permanently, but I guess... What, we read it and it will start a quest? Collect deserter or orders. I guess that just comes from killing these guys, potentially, then. So, might be worth just doing?
Greetings! If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
If you have a moment. Oh, wait.
Not long ago, my kinsman Dagoras was captured by deserters from the Dunlending force in Eregion. I've sent aid for his rescue, but their freedom shall be short-lived if they cannot escape before the alarm is raised.
Okay, I didn't actually mean to click on him, but I guess if that's what's going to happen, fair enough. So, jailer's chest. Jailer's pack, Jailer's pouch. Kill the Jailer. He'll probably have it on him. Nope, he didn't have it on him. It's going to be the last one you search, most likely. Yep. Either that or I was just unlucky. Right there. Hopefully we can just, like, get him out. Talk to him. Ah, that's better. Got rather cramped in there. Continue, and then we just got to probably defeat a bunch of enemies, which shouldn't be difficult because we are 9 levels above these guys. So it's not going to be difficult. Oh, we got a Captain's Emblem of the Third Age, and we collected some deserters' orders, which is good as well. Yeah, I didn't mean to get sidetracked by this quest, but I mean, if it's helping the other quest and, you know, isn't too difficult, then, you know, I'm all up for it. So it should just be us getting out of here. I want to make sure that he doesn't, or that he does get out. Yep. So let's head outside. Okay, so we might actually have to help him escape physically this area, which shouldn't be too difficult. Protect as we make our escape. Okay, take this captain out, because that's going to be the biggest issue there. Actually, what the issue is going to be is my nothing not registering. There we go. And we also get a minor essence of agility as well out of that, which is nice. I don't think we have any use for essences at this time, but maybe in the future. But I think by the time we are using essence stuff, we'll probably have a better set of them. Oh, another legendary weapon there that we can basically just deconstruct, because again, we haven't actually got the characters for it yet, which is something I definitely do need to work on. I'm very reckless with this guy. I could just like miss them and not attack them and that would have been fine. Right, I've rescued him though now, but we're in an instance, so I don't actually know if it'll take us outside. Oh, it took us back here. Fair enough. Let's talk to you then. And take the Dunling orders as well. So behind bars.
Greetings,
there we go. And we also get some tokens. That's good. Those are actually really useful. Potentially later. And we'll give these into as well.
Friend of the Grey Company.
Right, and that will also be some quests completed in N Wave as well. But we're going to carry on and complete this if we can. That'll be why, because these probably, you know, the entire area around here is no longer part of the quest. So we'll go and go up here after our legs heal and do that. But yeah, we won't do those for a little while because again, we'll do all the questing that we can in whatever episode it is by 50, because we're doing the deed episodes by 50s, which means the next one is actually going to be next episode, which, considering how long they take, because they do take quite a long time, especially with Rivendell being the one we're doing, it might be a little bit of a wait and might potentially not be tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will see what I can get done. So either way though, we found that, which is part of a deed, which is good, and then these look to be the people that we're after. So we'll have delete as our main button to press right now, because that'll take us to items, interactable items such as Ilex branches or the deposits or these fallen people, and it won't take us to these guys, which is good. So alright, there's a third one over here, and if we can just spot the fourth one here, that would be nice, but I don't think we will. Let's just quickly take a look over here. That's gonna... No, there it is. So it just didn't load in just ever so slightly. Alright. Horse time. Get over to here. Then we need to give this in and see what's going on from there. And I actually never looked and saw what this one was. It was only 1,000. Okay, so it's not actually really worth much. I mean, it can be if you have a lot of them, but on its own, it's not really too interesting. I do like the fact that literally every one of our things here is just an increase in experience. It's quite nice to have that. And I did actually get reminded by myself yesterday, or in the previous episode, which was yesterday. So, but yeah, I got realized, or remembered, that we actually have this earring on, which is the weightless earring of the High Elves, which is actually the one that is leveling with us. So that's actually pretty cool, and it'll be nice to see if we can look when we get to about level, just before level 71, if we have a look at what it is and then level up and see what it is after. I think that'll be pretty interesting. Just to see how roughly how much it goes up every single time, if it is, you know, because it should scale with us. So up to 105, that is. Which means we can have that just until 106, because as long as we're 105, it will actually still work.
These other clans are no longer of my stock.
Right, talk to Lothrandir in
Ekad.
this place. Lothrandir, hello. And finish this and get 5 of the silver tokens of the wild. And we'll get a scroll of delving, which we can't use while mounted. Talk to Thae at Ekad Thae. So he's where he is named after, seemingly. So yeah, that's that area there, which apparently there's a quartermaster there, but we just, I guess, haven't met yet? Because normally they actually don't show up until you found them, I thought. Or is it just, oh no, I guess it makes sense. It's just like probably like that because it's got the ring over. But I did, obviously, I made sure that I collected select all, didn't I? So that's probably why. So, that looks like it was a little while away. Plus, also, we've injured our horse. So, I'm going to quickly stop for a moment, and I'll see you when we are in Ekad Thae and talking to him. And hopefully, there's a, we got a reforge over there, because that's going to be annoying. If not, there's, I think, one in this area. But, let's see. Okay, so we are approaching now. We just have to go up here. And as you can see, the area around here actually is filled with enemies now that will attack us, because these guys are level 62, which is now close enough to our level where they will start to attack us. So we are going to have to be a little bit more careful, but again, these guys shouldn't be an issue, considering they are, again, still 8 levels below us. So, yes, over here now, that is good, and we can talk to him and be attacked. So, something I actually noticed or realized while traveling over here is that I actually mentioned, or I said, that next episode, didn't actually mean to press that, that next episode was going to be the Deed episode. And next episode is number 330. It's 329 today, it should be. And the next episode is 330, which is 20 off of what it actually is. So I, for some reason, mixed that up, thought it was 350 next episode for some reason. But no, it is 330, so it is 21 episodes until that whole thing. But either way, let us take away this thing. Let's talk to Thae. Let's do this and investigate the road north of Ekad Thae for evidence of a blockade. So we have to look a little bit north. Let's see specifically where, up to this little area. So let's get on our horse and let's go down to the pathway, where hopefully we don't have any issues. Except broken legs. And looking at this thing, it is 2,000, which is quite nice. So once we get past our broken legs, which we already have, then we can get here fairly quickly. As long as we stay on the path, we should generally stay out of the way of enemies, which will be good. And we can have a look if there is a blockade here. Probably is, knowing how quests are worded, you know, and probably, you know, it would probably make sense that there's a blockade. Because that's the probable path through, but we went this way. Like, this is the actual pathway through. If they don't want us going through here, there would be a blockade. So once we eventually get there, we will see and deal with it accordingly. Either by actually doing something about it or just returning back to Thae and saying, yep, there's a blockade there. And dealing with it accordingly. Alright. Less than 200 meters away, and is looking pretty blockadey. I mean, we won't be able to get through there. Why are there small boots here? Little wonders. These small boots may have belonged to a child, for their style suggest an adult, perhaps a hobbit. And let's have a look through all these. Oh, I didn't even find them. I just walked past them, but fair enough. Inside the coffee, you find a report and a sword with ancient markings. Bring the report and ancient swords, it said, and I didn't even have to fight anybody. The road north has been blocked as you ordered. Anyone traveling this way will need to pass by us, and they will have some troubles if they are not approved. Kuftak and Sarghud took their band north once the blockade was in place. My clan was glad to see them go, but you're wise and must know best. Enclosed, find a sword we took from an upstart on the road. He put up a fight. It was no match for one of my archers who shot him from hiding. You'll find the sword interesting. So we have that sword now. Don't know if it's in our inventory. It doesn't look like it is. And yeah, we'll see what's up with that once we get over there. Okay then, so we're back at Sandon. Let's go talk to him, show him this sword and see what he has to say about that. Takes a report from you and reads it with growing concern. He marvels at the sword. This confirms what I feared, Taverlad. One of the Dunlending clans has been ordered, likely by Saruman, to blockade the road north and to slay any who seeks to pass on the way. The sword is of ancient make. See the markings here in the shape of horses. This is a sword of the Rohirrim. So
the former bearer of this sword may still be alive.
Maybe maybe find the fallen man of Rohan along the road and try and save him. So let's not go that way and injure our feet again, or our legs, and see if we can find him. Actually, it's probably better for us to go this way. It's kind of quicker if I think about it. Just go up here, and should be a bit easier to have a look. You would have thought I'd see him on the way there, or on the way back, but we can at least get rid of this for the moment. We'll do that, obviously. If we don't do it just generally around the questing, we'll do it when we come back here for the deeding, and yeah, we'll get it done eventually. Definitely at some point. Right, though, we need to... Ooh, come on. Look for this guy and see what we can help him with. There he is. Corpse of Wadu. Isn't it the same guy that we just saw? The bearer of the sword is not the one of Rohirrim after all. It is Wedu, and he is dead. Yeah, I thought... Did we not... Was he not at the other place? Or am I just thinking he's got the same clothing on? Maybe. It was at least similar clothing. I swear a similar name, if it's not that person. Yeah, it's like... Why would I know his name, though? If it was not someone I already knew. Alright. Let's see, though.
Why would Wadu have borne such a sword? What brought him to that road to die?
I don't know. Let's see, though.
His must be told of his death, and the sword returned to them.
Right, so is that this area here? Right, so what we'll do quickly is we will travel down to this area, which is the kind of town, I guess, almost. There is this over here, but this is kind of the main area of this part of the world. So we'll go over here, we can get the Stable Master as well, so we can return and leave as we want, complete the quest, and then we can also reforge this thing as well, this weapon. And hopefully do that. So I'll actually see if I can reforge the weapon before finishing the quest, because that would probably be of use, because we have just done a few quests without actually getting any experience for it. And looking at these, obviously it's helping that we get the plus 100% experience gain, but look at the amount of XP we're getting. 43,812 and then 43,812 again. It's not going to be the same because we've only got 10,364 remaining double XP. But it's definitely going to be enough to go over that and far beyond. So I actually also want to check, is that for... It is also for legendary items, that's good. So we've actually got 100 and then the 15%, or 25%, sorry, for the legendary items. Alright there, let's talk to the Stable Master who's just outside.
What have we to say to each other, Devodiad?
And then let's see if we can find up here the... Ooh, there we go. see if we can find the, like, legendary person, which I think is in here. Like the Forge Master is what I'm looking for. There should be one. There's a legendary item vendor. I mean, if there isn't one, then that's fine, but there is, so that's fine. So Reforge, Hunter's Bow of the Third Age, give it a Heartseeker damage, because then we can just get that legacy if we want. And then we can head back down here and talk to this guy and tell him about Wadu.
Speak not to me of Wadu. He is a coward and no son
Oh, is he a
of mine.
coward? That's not good. And give her the ancient sword. So we got to find Nona, who I remember having a lot of issue, I think, with finding her. I know it wasn't during this quest. There is a quest where I think she's a pain to find. Though, let's give that to you.
Was not the fighter our father Sulvok wanted him to be.
He spoke, which is rarely. He was cruel. Tried to give everybody the lesson he needed, a lesson in the sword and the axe and the ways of the fire, but I could not teach him the courage he needed. My words for him were harsh. If they drove him to his death, I would have them back. Well, I think he
After
did
our
alright.
argument, Wadu went to the dwarf halls in Thrar's Cone.
Okay, so that is all the way over here, so that's quite a far way away. So what I think I'll do is we'll end off for today. In the next episode, we will probably either, we'll start here or we'll start over there already, and we will have a look in the Dwarf Hall over there and see what we can find. But thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll be over there. Bye-bye.